The Half Moon Inn, guys, that's where we are. Links Farm. We're boarding up, making it secure again. This wasn't planned, but it's Halloween night, so we're in here. It's been done. We've been working, well, 2 days on it. There's been no power here, what, roughly 2004. So I have to bring candles in. I thought I'd do a quick show anyway. It'll all be clear tomorrow, so don't be visiting for any like sort of souvenirs, please. So we took the wallpaper down, one of the old showings. It's on the site. There must have been about, I don't know, at least 20 different levels of wallpaper. Because back in them days, they didn't bother stripping. There's more into insulating. Same as the ceiling, the beams and all that. We found lino nailed inside the actual beams. Lino. They'd use anything to insulate. That's the old fireplace. This is where they would have drank, actually, in this room. Historians, Janet, she played as a child. There's quite a list of people that's, you know, not so much been in, but explain what they've seen when they played in here as kids, like. But we've actually found the floor, the stone floor. There's 2 kitchens within the property. They use massive slabs. And by the way, guys, PS, there is no cellar. Not under the stairs, it's solid concrete. I don't think there ever has been one. It's due to the actual land. It's sand, marsh. Used to be a stream here. They wouldn't put plans in like back in the 1600s, like to put a cellar in. Get flooded out like Blyth does with some of the old pubs it had. Some of the furniture's still here. Not from the 1600s, like through the years of people who lived in here. There's not much survived. Unfortunately, like, yeah, all the vandals from 2004 on, through the years, have smashed up some beautiful like furniture. It's all on the floor here. It's all around the property. Made a lot of mess of the place. But, that's kids for you. We've all been kids, haven't we? Most of the plaster in here is still lime. With horsehair. It's never been really stripped out. I'm not saying it's the original, but that's the doorway serving into here. I think would have been like used for food, things like that. We've cleaned up this room and the sort of serving bar area. The stuff we found within the mud, it's unbelievable. Spot the spelling mistake. Cheers, Chris. There's 2 eyes with the N. So I've got a crowd at the back of me. I have some stay silent when I'm speaking. There's a white laugh about that. Never mind. Who's perfect? For the actual Half Moon Inn, there's a door here. We're not too sure if this was added later, like the boarding and all that. Or straight open. It would have been candlelit. The reason why we're not doing any fancy music or like rainbows, we're just giving it natural. This is coming down one day in the future. I mean, they've on about development since 1999 from Margaret and others. It's been going on for years. There's something to do with the road between Sluice and Blyth, speed limit, I don't know, access into here, politics. Honestly, I'm not going to go there. Just want to show you what it was like back in the time. They would have had like open coal fire, obviously. Coal mine industry, like, it was massive around here. So a lot of coal, wood, whatever, blah blah blah. Candles and open fires. We moved on to like gas lanterns on the wall. We've got 2 left. The rest are on the floor somewhere with the vandals. We've got to like clean up. Board up every window. Some of the rooms, guys, they are collapsing now. This end of the farm's pretty good, but we've got one room, it's lethal. Mosquitoes. Do they live in winter in England? Well, I never thought they did. Too cold. You know, they regenerate. We was cleaning up. There's a massive nest. Please, again, don't be coming in. Don't know what they carry, do you? Found some live ones. I don't know much about mosquitoes, but they're mosquitoes. So anyway, gas, and like when gas come in, obviously, There's things like this were made, ugly contraptions, I'd say late 60s, 70s. I don't know what it is. But it's gas fitted, there's a pipe down the bottom there. Blah de blah. The earth's not original. It's iron around the outside. It's I'd say, I don't know, between 60 and 70 slates on it. What's on the floor, it's not so much solid slabs like what it is. It's broken. Like I think the earth can ride out to about this point. It's been ripped up and it's gone. There's a modern window in there. It's not the size of the standard slash and all that sort of stuff. I tell you, the vandals smashed up some amazing furniture. I'll show you the gas fitting in a minute. Christ, I wouldn't like to be a man in them days. It's quite dusty as well. We can't really like clean up anymore, like, because we've been pigeoning in here for years. That dust is lethal. Again, if people are coming in here, you know, think about your chest and your health. You get that down you'll know about it. Do some serious damage. There's laths in the wall. So ship's beams. Most of these old places, I don't know, going back through the centuries, you know, old sailing ships, they were like broken up. A lot of the beams we use, it's like old castles around Britain, like, you know, deteriorated, in ruins. People take the stonework away, build their own place and all that sort of stuff. We're still having someone check the beams on this place. There is a lot of ship's beams in here, like, because there's notches and bolts and all sorts. I mean, you're talking, what? 1715 roughly they think it was built. There's an argument with some of the historians, the actual dates. Should be on rice paper somewhere. My job is to show you what it was like when it was an inn. So it's silence, it's candles, you know, there would have been laughing more than away. There's some funny contraptions around here. Some old jar with a handle on it. I don't know if it's witchcraft. There's old ladles, hooks, pokers, shoe horse. They must have had shy horses on the farm, because that's quite a big one. That's the bathroom, guys, but we can't go in there yet. There's glass everywhere because I think someone's like had a bit of a smashing time, so that's too dangerous, especially this time of night. We've got to put boards in the window yet. The old sash windows behind there. I don't think they're the actual originals from the start. You know, that's probably been replaced over the years. You're going back like, you know, 1700s and things do get replaced. There's a lot of woodworm in the property as well, so furniture in this place would have come and gone. So we've got this place here. We really don't think that this was, I don't know, it's quite an old door. Coming into the inn. That's the main front door. I'll tell you what, if I pick up a candle, just bear with me. As I say, guys, it's 2004, perhaps just after the National Grid shut the actual power down. It's got I don't know, medieval bolts on the door, and perhaps I might give it away. This is the main front door at the front of the farm. It's all boarded up, secured. That's the fireplace to that right side there. That's its wall. So we think this has been added. You know, like instead of coming straight in, open door and everyone's sitting there, it's freezing. It's like partition, doorway. Keeps it out. There's a lot of knots work and all that. There's no nails in it. Blacksmith's with Queen Anne bricks again. With blacksmith's spikes and all that sort of stuff. That would have been the main way in. There's a doorway around the back, but that's more for the kitchen area. I don't know if you can see these slabs. 1600's. Just think people back in that time were walking on these. We found them like there must have been 8 different layers of floor vinyl. Loads of it. And this was gutted with the vandals in a right state. We've had to clean it all up because it's a fire hazard, like, you know. And we're sealing the rooms again. Please, guys, stay out for your own own safety. Some of these slabs, I'm not saying with these, but down in Monk's Curry, like we had, my mate Paco's got a restaurant. It's an old Monk's place. There's slabs like these stones. What they are, they're from an old cemetery. They used them for the actual restaurant. Obviously being decent, turn them upside down. Serving hatch. Hold on. Gonna need me candle, guys. It's very dark in here. Coming through this doorway, you've got a serving hatch here. There's an argument, could it be the original inn's servery? But that doorway where we took the wallpaper off, it comes straight through. It's been boarded. It's like a lime, very old paint. As soon as you come out the east door, you're coming along. They're all very low doors and very narrow, so sort of the old sort of design. This was all open, it's been secured now. You've got that survey hatch there. I mean, it used to be like allotments on here. Was it for the workers or... Very, very old timber. Bolted off. Old beams in the ceiling. Old electric. So, so from candlelight and coal and wood and all that burning into the years when they invented gas. And we can see that. The old lead pipe coming off there. Obviously the Dick Turpins have been in. The old lever, that gas coming. That wouldn't pass health and safety nowadays. As I say, we can't clean the room, sweep and all that because the dust's lethal. Like, even with a mask on, you know, it's on your clothes, on your suit. Take your mask off, still get a bit. Very, very old doors. So then gas and then electric come on, you know. He's got the old Bakelite switches here. Something I didn't point out. The old-fashioned oak pegs. All woodwormed and rotten. What it is with a lot of the building, it's like battened and like there's a lot of wood on top of the original walls. We're not taking them down. It's lethal, dust and all that. Place is getting demolished. With this door down there, there was something else. One of the historians was saying is the outside of the door. It's like a medieval blacksmith sort of job, like the pattern. It's still there. That's been ripped off. And the bottom one. And what they did then, if I can get it right, is they joined them on the inside. And that's still a very, very old bolt. So a lot of them agreed about a month ago, like, that's definitely the main entrance into the inn. There's just so many different things we've found, like outside in the grounds there's loads of stuff. Very silent. Just give me a minute. So sometimes when you, yeah, hold on. Sometimes when you walk, you know, walking around on the outside, been in the past, we tend to stay out of here, like, you know, Bagden Estates own it, and trying to keep it secure. It's just like ongoing. But sometimes you're inside, like, you know, night time, the dust comes from the floor above. And you're thinking, like, hold on, there's only a couple of downstairs. You can hear things upstairs. It's strange. You know, you've got some funny atmospheres with it. You get some rooms where, like, it draws you in. There's a block going through. This is the centre of the house, and it's just chilly and windy, you know what I mean? There's not enough lights in here. This room is very short in time of collapsing. The actual main joists have snapped in the middle. I think there's about 4 out of the 15 that's at the moment keeping it up. It's absolutely soaking, rotten and mush. This will give. Absolutely freezing in here compared to the rest of the house. This is where a lot of people are saying there's definitely a cellar there, Adrian, and the rest of the lads. It is solid concrete down below. They wouldn't have put cellars in here. Very eerie around here. Just something I've got to show. This is found the other week by one of the team. It's like a doorway and it goes into another room. Now the 2 main chimneys are there. It's open, like there's a gap, and it goes right down to the actual floor. There's so many different compartments. Doorways, rooms. To show you one more thing, I've not seen this before. You come up one of the stairs, you turn around, yeah, a little tiny window looking out the stairs. I mean, back in the time, I think it's something to do with the king or the queen, like you didn't have the coat of arms above your property. I think you was like, you know, breaking their sort of laws. I don't know so much about it, I can't remember now. But I wonder if that's a sort of a strong point, like, you know, where protecting their property, if anyone broke in, little window, they could protect themselves. Observation window. Too dangerous, guys. Can't go any further. These scenes are lethal. It's a big house, but it's a death trap now. We've boarded up some of the windows and doors here, so we'll expel that one. But just think, in time, when this is all bulldozed, right from start to finish, everything you see is coming down, nothing will survive. This will be the co-op sort of area, with Costa, Greggs and Subway. But there you go, guys. Half moon in, 2 rooms. All the big giveaway. We just couldn't find the stone slabs like until we actually cleaned up. We moved the linos, and there you go. All docs filmed for the future generations. Well, on saying that, happy Halloween. Enjoy yourselves. All the best. Hilton and the team.